Welcome to the Intuit Dome here in Los Angeles. Fifth and final game for the Celtics on their longest road trip of the season. It comes against the red hot Clippers.
One of probably the best two-way players in the NBA rocking horns today.
Two guys with some serious similarities. Two of the strongest guys in the league. Jason Goble, the crew chief, along with Dedrick Taylor and C.J. Washington. Derek White left alone. That's like spot. Different result as Harden clears the rebound. Leonard has been a man possessed lately for the Clippers. With a hip, that was a swing and a miss for the Clippers in free agency. They got rid of Norm Powell. Beal has not hurt. Hauser for three.
I like the addition of Hauser in the starting lineup because it provides you more shooting. That's the addition that you get, and then the Jordan Walsh coming off the bench, you'll get the more carrying a lot of the load offensively, so maybe they want to save them.
10 to shoot. Brown inside. Kata picks it out of the air. And pregame scale. I feel like the NBA gave Brunson the award because they want to promote the NBA Cup. Because when you look at the numbers, Jaylen Brown was the best player on the court.
So Brunson's
White looking for a little barbecue chicken against the big man Lopez. Rises and fires and hits it over the 7-foot points.
Yeah, I got a stat about that. I guess 13 teams have done that.
Brown for three. That tonight.
It looks like so far. Yeah. But he's not guarding him so far, you know. They have John Collins on him.
Harden is like the altitude is different. 5 to shoot. Harden defended by the rookie. Might have thought he could exploit Gonzalez. Good contest, but the Richard comes in there for the steal. Leading the break now. Brown trailing. So is Simons. Puts it up. Puts it in for... Anthony Simons, since the beginning of December, is a plus 140. Best in the league, non-OKC division is Harden. White is the trailer. They left him alone, and that's a bad idea. Not catching anyone off guard anymore. Zubac's upstairs. White got in the way of Jones, but he got it back and scored to go with his 3 rebounds. Walsh on the Harden treatment. Harden sprays it. Extra pass goes Batum, and the veteran. Simon sees 2. Down the lane. Nobody was there.
Emptied out. They forgot about the help defense.
Batum hits this one. 13-point lead for the Celtics. Second and final meeting with the Clippers this year. Walsh from the corner. His 4th three-point attempt of the year. Hasn't made one yet. He shot a bunch of them at Eurobasket with Portugal. There is Jones in that dunker spot.
Right now they're putting 2 on the ball, and the Clippers are dicing up the Celtics defense.
White with a nice find. Kata lays it in.
I'd like to see that one again.
Here's Jones on a triple. There's it back in there at the 5. Collins switched on to White. Derek White from the mid-range, looking like Jaylen Brown. Total.
Not over and back.
In the Kings game. Leonard kept the dribble alive. John Collins gets the putback. Harden back in the game, dealing with Walsh. Brown still on Leonard. Collins for 3.
It has to kind of be aware of helping on the drive as well as guarding Collins.
Brown over the top of Leonard. Ball stays with Harden. Harden kicks it after the help. Collins is now set. He's got 17 points to lead the way for the Clippers. Garza's got the 9 for 18, right at 50%. No way. Oh, man. This Celtics offense. They get a great first quarter tonight after they got outscored in 5 consecutive first quarters. It's White and their scores together. White's got 23. Walsh gets in there for the block. Celtics racking them up now. Collins on the ground. Numbers for the C's. Hauser cashes out from the corner. And Harden's got it for LA. Just 9 points for Kawhi Leonard. Make it 12.
Here to make some adjustments.
A high-scoring game between the 2 slowest-paced teams in the league. Clippers slowest by far in this winning streak. In the second half, missed the last 5 games. with a sprained left ankle. Peta came over from downtown. How's we're getting the start. White defending Harden. Puts his body into him, drops it in. A 7-point lead. White going at John Collins, not known for his defense. White pulls up and drains the three. Double at 16 and 10 at the Garden back in mid-November. Harden again sprays it. Dunn hits it.
The pick and roll, guard is the perfect guy. You want to get him free.
Harden did it again. Look at Simons on the glass. Here is Brown. 2 away from 30. There it is.
Giving hands right.
Yep, going right around Harden. Kick it out Pritchard. Extra feed Simons. He cashes out. 22 dimes on 33 makes. Brown ends up on the deck. Harden looks at one. Hits one. Celtics shoot 55%. Both above 40 from deep. Jaylen Brown again. It's on Leonard, who got around him. Kawhi nearly blocked by Brown, had to get off the ball. Dunn cuts, hits Jones. This is an exhibition. See, Harden hits the deck, lost the ball. He's behind the play. Celtics have numbers. Simons walks into it and drains a three. Garza in a stance on the perimeter. Derek Jones shoots over him. Brown isolates again. The step back. Off balance. Come on, man. He's got 39 points on 18 shot attempts. Here's Splash Mountain from behind the backboard. Brooklyn after Kobe beef because his parents had a restaurant they really liked. So Kobe beef. Brown finds Jordan Walsh for the slam. Pritchard, the pump and go. Peyton Pritchard in the paint, left it short. Garza the offensive board. Simons tees it up and sticks it. 50% on the nose. Oh my goodness.
Incredible. 19 of 40.
That's it. The Clippers shooting well from distance too. Clippers know Kawhi's got to take. They've only got 2 timeouts left. Celtics have 4. Pritchard again going to work. Gets himself in the paint. Loves that area. Garza, nice touch. Jaylen Brown, one off a season high. Tough one. Oh, man. Jaylen Brown. Close to a career high. He's got 44 right now. 2022. He's 4 points away from doing it again. And against a team that was smoking high. Jaylen Brown is unstoppable. Dunn trying to do anything he can to get Jaylen Brown out of rhythm. Walsh. Bullseye! Ty Lue waved the white flag. Got both Kobe's out there. This is Kobe Brown. Reverse layup is good. Here in LA. Richard Hashman. Brown pops free. Jaylen Brown in the lane. It rolls home. 50 for Jaylen Brown. 12 and 7 on the road. Last year, Celtics 33 and 8, best road record in franchise history. Pritchard. Oh, baby.
Game needs. I thought Joe had a great game today as well. Just, you know, T. Lue's known as one of the best coaches in the NBA. Jordan Walsh.
Still coaching. As his team leads by 30. Joe coming off Eastern Conference Coach of the Month. Pritchard does it again. Just nasty.
He's 5th. And that's not even with Jokic's team on.
A reminder, Celtics' next game is Monday against the Bulls after this road trip ends. As Pritchard gets in there and scores again. I've been doing some of that too. They've now won 7 of their last 8. They go 4-1 on the road trip, and Jaylen Brown caps it off in LA with a 50-piece.
Yeah, and a lot of guys like Derek White on the start, Peyton Pritchard in the 4th quarter, but Jaylen Brown